We're up on the roof, came back. The camera broke last time. We got a new camera, and I replaced a part of my other cameras. Now I got two different systems now, so let's see what we can do. Sometimes it's hard getting through a roof vent, but we're going to try. Could not see it clean on the outside. It could be buried. We got the kitchen sink on. Okay, we're in the system. Probably coming back towards one of the bathrooms. Let's see if we can go catch the kitchen. We ought to be picking up the kitchen here soon. Okay, yeah, we must have it. We must have it. Got a lot of buildup, a lot of grease in the system. A lot of buildup. These pipes, you could definitely use a cleaning. Years of grease being put in the drains. Got a little bit of I got a belly right there. And we definitely got something going on there. Maybe see on the way back. This is at the main. And we got a lot of build up there, a lot of stuff getting caught. Looks like. Yeah, we definitely got something going on with these pipes. Get some build up there. Let me see if I can cut the water up a little bit, get the water going a little bit higher, see if that'll help us. So I was wondering why we weren't getting any water coming through there. The sink got clogged while she was running the sink. So now we got some water should be coming through. And I believe we're right here at the going into the main. But when you tell the main, we've got an offset here. And some stuff is accumulating. Here goes the water from the bathtub. I got the bathtub running now. So yeah, you can see some stuff this is a rough connection here going into this. Maybe you can get a little bit better with the water flowing, but I think we got a lip right there. Some kind of really weird, kind of bad connection. Getting caught right there. Okay, there we go. Got a little further. Okay, so now it looks like we're coming to at least a section of cast iron. And back into PVC it looks like. Alright. We've got over 100 feet scope so far, so I think we're pretty good. But definitely at that one connection, there's an offset or something there that's catching some debris. Yeah, we're coming into the main stack, so we're able to see almost all the, almost all the way through the house. So that's good that we got to see so much of it. All right, so here's the main. Okay, so we got to the main at about 130 feet. That's pretty good. We had a rough connection there, and I'm going to I'll document on the way back, and whenever it's hard to see on the roof, and I got this glare on the screen. I'll look whenever I get back and take a good look at the video. But I believe we got some weird issues in this pipe in a couple areas. So I'm going to go cut the water off, let it dry a little bit, and we'll pull back and see if we can't see anything at the bottom of the pipe. But we were able to get to the main, coming up from the main stack on the roof at about 130 feet of pipe scoped. We were able to kind of go through the entire system of the house, which is good. That's the best way to do it. So we got a good picture. Now let's see if we can get a better picture on the way back. Alright, we got the water cut off. Let it kind of dry a little bit, finish going, so we can come back and see what we got at the bottom of it. See if we're, on the way back, we want to look for if we're pulling through any real big puddles of water. We got a big belly, so we could have some bad a belly or something in that thing, or maybe even a break somewhere. This will give us our best chance, but there's a lot of buildup in this pipe, so I'm definitely going to suggest cleaning. Have someone come through here and hydro it, clean it all out. There's a lot of grease buildup, so people over the years have definitely been pouring grease down the sink. We know that. Okay. Everything sanitized for the pullback. All right. Work our way back. Got a little section of cast iron there, it looks like still. There's that kind of rough connection. Yeah, that's kind of a rough joint right there. So this alone right here would be worth showing a plumber. I encourage anything we find weird in these things. Plumbers know a whole lot more about this stuff than we do. We're just inspecting. But show it to a plumber and see what he thinks about this connection here. It could be okay. There's weird stuff allowed with pipes. But it's definitely worth it. At least share the video with somebody that you know that does plumbing and get their idea of it. Seems like a weird connection to me. We got a little bit of water standing here. A lot of buildup. Yeah, see, we got a belly in here for sure. See this? You're underwater right here. So there is a belly, or maybe a break right here. Yeah, that's pulling through just tons of water. Yeah. So that is that might even be a break of some sort going on right there, because you're going pretty deep. See, look at that pipe. I bet this pipe is broken. Of course, we got some buildup right there. That's what happens with the belly. All kinds of stuff sits in there. But there's definitely, at the minimum, there's a belly there, but there could be a break in that pipe. So definitely we're going to share this with the plumber. Getting not very good flow. Of course, it looks like we're probably in a partial main right here. We're probably in the little neighborhood, little street main right here. But there's definitely a lot of buildup in this pipe, and that was definitely a lot of water sitting there for no reason. A lot of gunk, a lot of buildup here. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff sitting here on the bottom. That. So what happens? All that grease ends up building up on them pipes, and then stuff gets it grabs stuff basically. A lot of buildup, a lot of grease. A little bit more sanitation. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? There's something stuck in the pipes. Something. I don't think it's something damaged. I think it's just got something got wedged in there. Maybe a kid threw something in the toilet or something. We do have an obstruction though. Get that in there. That's 20 feet, should be coming up soon. Alright, we're coming up. So, definitely an interesting one. I would definitely recommend show this video to a plumber. Couple worrisome things about the connection. That's right before the main. I think we got a belly in the pipe, and definitely needs to be cleaned. A lot of grease in that pipe. Got an obstruction down there, so I think a hydro cleaning would be a real good thing here. But it does look like we're getting flow for the most part. Alright, so I'll do the report, get back to the office, look at this video a little bit better.